just seen her like a few hours before she passed. Anyways, so that happened. That was bad. Like, that was bad. And yeah, and then yesterday, actually, the Red Devil came to visit me, and I have not been in the mood to do anything. It took force to like go outside, but I live in New England, and like the 63-degree weather we're having right now is something that I really shouldn't take for granted. So I went and I got coffee. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the 70s, and like I kind of want to go to the beach, but like I kind of don't want to go to the beach alone because I would be going alone. Yeah, so you know, I figured I'd just do a chill kind of video. I had seen someone leave a comment on one of my videos that I should do like a Q&A of sorts, but like I don't have that many subscribers. Like, I love all my subscribers so much, by the way. I wouldn't get enough questions, you know, to answer in a video. So I just did a Google search, and we're doing one of the websites. This is off of conversationstartersworld.com. 350 questions. And yeah, I'm excited. So okay, so one of the questions is, what are some weird food combinations that you like? See, I don't have a super weird food combination. Actually, yes, I do. I have been to Canada many times because my grandpa's family is from there, and so we go and visit his siblings. Or we used to go before COVID. And so a few times that I've went there, we got this specific type of cheese, squeaky cheese, if you know what that is, if you're from Canada. I don't know the actual name of like the actual cheese, but like it's squeaky cheese. Anyways, and Grenache caramel. It's just like really good caramel. They sell it like Walmart there. And do they have Walmarts in Canada? I don't know. They sell them at like the grocery stores there and stuff. So yeah, I started dipping the cheese in the caramel, and it was so good. It was like bomb as hell, and you know what? I still like it. Okay, it's still good, but only that cheese and only that caramel. And then, like, I don't have any super weird ones, like, American-wise, but a lot of people think I'm weird for liking ketchup on my mac and cheese, and then liking mac and cheese on a hot dog with ketchup on top. If you've never had that, like, I highly recommend. I've put so many people on that, okay, and they love it, as they should. It's so good. Yeah, so there was that, and I think that's about it. So another question is, what social stigma does society need to get over? So guys, there are so many that I could go off about right now. Like, okay, it's 2021. I'm sure everyone has stuff they need to rant about, and there's so many different social stigmas society needs to get over. But I'm a huge freak for like body positivity, like women, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm a feminist, but like I definitely think women are the superior gender. But you know, people have their differing opinions, but like just believe that, like, the beauty standard in society is absolutely horrible and it needs to be, like, gone. Like, I think that all bodies are beautiful, and, like, us as women, we should be able to wear whatever we want without having to worry about being looked at and judged in a certain way because we're wearing something that traditionally, like, a chubby woman wouldn't wear. Like, I just think that, like, it's not fair, and, like, plus size women and, like, chubby women and just women that aren't the beauty standard or the beauty standards version of, like, perfect body wise. Like, I lost my train of thought, but you guys get what I'm saying. You understand? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna talk for 3 minutes about all the questions that I answer, but let's hope not. What are some unusual places you've been? So, I have a crazy life story. If anyone knows me, I've lived in a ton of places and I've seen a ton of different things, but I don't know if this is actually unusual. I just think it's kind of cool. And it might be unusual because a lot of people haven't been here, but I don't remember the name of the caves, but I used to live in Puerto Rico as a child for like 4 months. I am Hispanic, I'm Puerto Rican. A lot of people are shocked when I tell them that, but I am, I swear. And yeah, anyways, so I lived in Puerto Rico for 4 months, and I went to like these caves with my grandparents. They were like bat caves essentially, and like they were, I don't know how to describe them, but like you had to climb down and climb out, and like my cousins were with us and they went down into the cave and there was bats coming out of it, and it was freaking scary, but it was so cool and it was so beautiful because there were caves under like a certain body of water. If anyone lives in Puerto Rico or has, tell me where I'm talking about because I don't know. Yeah. Another good one is, what movie could you watch over and over without getting tired of it? And for some reason, Pride and Prejudice, if anyone has seen that movie, and if anyone loves, like, movies, like period romance movies, if you haven't seen Pride and Prejudice, go watch it. I don't know quite why I watch it so much, but like that movie and Clueless, they're both technically Jane Austen, so anyways, yeah, so those two movies probably, and also Clueless, because a shocking amount of people that I know have not seen Clueless, and it's really disappointing to me. So I always show them the movie, and like I've seen it so many times because I've shown so many people this movie. Like parents, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why aren't you raising your children on Clueless? Like, I just don't get it. Okay. When you are old, what do you think your children will ask you to tell stories about? This one's obvious. COVID. Are you kidding me? You know, I'm gonna make my children, if I have any. Also found out that I have fertility issues recently. Anyways, I'm only 20 anyways, it's fine. I'll figure it out. Or I'm turning 20 in like a few days. Anyways, so, you know, if I have any children, I'm gonna make them appreciate the world that they live in, because hopefully by the time I have children, COVID will be over, and I'm gonna be like, you know what, when I was in college, I had COVID to deal with, okay? So you guys better party it up, because I really is that life is precious, and life without masks is precious, and I should have appreciated it more when I had it. Another one is, when did something start out badly for you but end in a great way? I would say high school. Okay, high school. I feel like the one valuable lesson I learned in high school was you really do find out who your real friends are, like 110%. And I feel like I was so anxious in the beginning of my high school years because I'm never one to associate with so many people, and like that's what I was doing, and it was, I don't know, but I was happy, like, but I don't know, I just wasn't my best self, if you know what I mean. Like, you can be happy, but you can't, but not your best self, you know. And I had like a whole bunch of friends, like from like my freshman, my sophomore year, and like my junior year, and at the end of high school, a lot of stuff happens in high school, y'all. So much stuff. I ended up with my two best friends, and now, even though we are in separate places in our lives, they don't go to my college, they live in my hometown in a different state. We still talk every night, every day. If not text, like once a week at least, we'll be like on FaceTime for like 6 hours. And that's how you know that they're your real friends, when like you stay in touch even though you're actually so like far apart. And yeah, so this is a good one. What old person things do you do? So generally I'm very much not like an old person because I'm so, I don't know, I'm like, I don't know, Gen Z, and like I have different ideas about the world than my grandparents do that, you know, they will never know about because I don't live with them, like I'm in college. Anyways, I used to live with my grandparents from when I was 11 to when I came here to college. And so naturally I picked up on just so many things that like my grandparents did or wore or stuff. So I actually dress like a grandma quite often. Like, you will see me on the street with some grandma clothes, and that's okay. We all have our aesthetics. Sometimes I go for a different aesthetic than that, but sometimes I do dress like a grandma, and yeah, and that's okay. I feel like I do more things, but like I just don't notice them because I don't know, but like I have friends that tell me that I'm so much like my grandma, but I'm like, how? Like, I don't, like, what is your cure for hiccups? So, I was younger when I found this out. I was pretty young and I had hiccups, and my mom had told me to take a cup and like put water in it, and then put a paper towel over the cup and drink the water through the paper towel. And it did indeed work. So that's my method for getting rid of hiccups. Okay, so